On 24th June 2026, a terrifying scene unfolded across Venezuela. Two powerful earthquakes, both above magnitude 7, struck less than a minute apart.
The death toll from the Venezuelan earthquakes has risen to more than 3,300 people. More than 16,000 people have been injured. Last month's back-to-back powerful earthquakes causing widespread damage, including in Caracas.
These were not two separate disasters, they were connected. But why did Venezuela experience two massive earthquakes within just 1 minute? And what was happening deep beneath the Earth's surface that made this possible? In this video, we will uncover the story behind these earthquakes and understand the signs that caused them. To understand why these earthquakes happened, we first need to understand what lies beneath Venezuela. Although the ground beneath our feet feels solid, it isn't one single piece. The Earth's outer shell is broken into giant slabs called the tectonic plates. These plates are constantly moving. Some move apart, some collide, others slide past each other. Most of the time, they move incredibly slow. But even such slow movement can build enormous amount of energy. Now let's come back to Venezuela. It lies along the boundary of two massive tectonic plates, the Caribbean plate to the north and the South American plate to the south. These plates slowly slide against each other at about 2 centimeters every year. 2 centimeters doesn't sound like much, but year after year, decade after decade, that tiny movement keeps pushing the rocks along the plate boundary. Eventually, when the stress becomes greater than the strength of the rock, they suddenly break and slip along the fractures called faults. That sudden release of energy travels through the earth as a seismic waves, and that's what we experience as an earthquake. On 24th June, the first earthquake measuring magnitude 7.2 occurred near Montalban. But that wasn't the end. The movement traveled northeast. It transferred stress to another nearby fault system, the Bocono San Sebastian El Pilar fault. Within less than 1 minute, the second fault also ruptured, producing an even larger magnitude 7.5 earthquake. In geology, this is called fault transfer. One fault snaps, overloading a second fault that's already at its breaking point. So these weren't independent earthquakes, they were the part of same tectonic chain reaction. This wasn't the first time Venezuela experienced a devastating earthquake. In 1812, a powerful earthquake destroyed much of Caracas. Major earthquake also struck the region in 1900 and 1967. The reason is simple. The plate boundary beneath Venezuela has been active for millions of years. Every year, the Caribbean plate continues its slow movement against South America. Events like this reminds us that the earth is far from still. Even when everything around us seems calm, the planet beneath our feet is constantly moving. The Venezuela earthquake isn't evidence that Earth has suddenly become more active. Instead, it's a reminder that wherever tectonic plates meet, the next earthquake is always a matter of when, not if. Understanding how our planet works doesn't stop earthquake, but it helps us prepare for them, reduce their impact, and ultimately saves life. Because geography doesn't shape just landscape, it shapes life.